I've considered whether YouTube is just sick of producers putting beats online. When you upload a beat to YouTube, what's your goal? It's to get people off of YouTube. It's to get them to your beat store. Let's be honest, you're not gonna find these videos anywhere else. Why? Because I make them. So it would really help me out if you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, what also really helps is if you like the video and leave a comment. It's hard in the era of clickbait videos on YouTube and negativity in the producer community, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. What's going down? I don't really have a plan at all for this video, but it's kind of the consensus in the producer community that there's something going on with YouTube, and I've noticed that numbers are just going down. I don't know what it is with even people on YouTube, producers on YouTube with hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers. Their numbers are down over time. That might just be because their channels. None of us know how YouTube really works. It almost seems as though people with channels that have been going on for a while, if they don't break a certain number of subscribers or they don't hit certain benchmarks, and their channel just kind of dwindles. I'm not saying that these people aren't still making a living doing what they're doing, but it does seem like numbers are down overall, even for big producer channels. But also it does seem as though new producers are constantly breaking through the algorithms and getting millions of plays here and there. And I can't explain why. Some people have figured it out. I feel like the second you figure it out, it changes, because the people who had it figured out 5 years ago don't have it figured out now. I've considered whether YouTube is just sick of producers putting beats online. When you upload a beat to YouTube, what's your goal? It's to get people off of YouTube. It's to get them to your beat store. It's to get them to your website. It's to get them buying your beats. It's not to get them to stay on YouTube. And beat videos tend to be pretty short compared to these 80-minute long dark web unboxing videos that are just stupid as hell. But beat videos are short. They don't keep people on YouTube for that long. So I've thought maybe there's this overall effort from YouTube to decrease the visibility of producers. But at the same time, there are a lot of new producers who are breaking through. So I can't really explain it. And for me, and even for me, just when I think my YouTube channel is dead, because my numbers really are hot, melted, molten, stinking, sticky, back alley, Dairy Queen melted ice cream cake garbage, I still have these small victories. So for example, 3 months ago, I uploaded this beat. I didn't do anything special to this video. And it's growing like crazy. It's getting, well, see that it was listed as 175,000. It's actually about 180. I'm running TubeBuddy and what's the other one? vidIQ. My vidIQ SEO score is really high. I mean, if all my videos were like this, I'd be rich right now. Look at my ranks. All top 5. Actually, all top 4. I don't know how this happened. I've tried to duplicate it, and I think that's the smartest thing you can do period. If your channel is ranking certain keywords, right? And you should be monitoring this. I've made a million videos about this. Monitor your keywords. The second you start ranking in a keyword, keep trying to rank in that keyword. And that's what I did. So a lot of people, there was like this 2-week period where people were like, man, Payne, you're going crazy with these tracks. I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to capitalize on the viral success of that one beat. So I just went in and took all the same keywords from that video and just kept trying them over and over again. Some of them kind of worked. I mean, wow, 2.4 thousand, that's not exactly viral, but I did it consistently for a while, and I sold a lot of beats that week. I don't know, or that 2-week period. I don't know if there was a direct correlation between what was happening on YouTube and my BeatStars sales. Maybe there was. I don't really know how to tell if there was a connection, it kind of felt like there was. I think if nothing else, the fact that I was uploading beats that were my core sound over and over again consistently every single day. I think just having that consistency, number one, and adding to my catalog, in addition to having the bulk deal, really did help. But I feel like that's obvious. You know, of course, if you have bulk deals and you have a big catalog and you're uploading beats that people like, that's a formula for some type of success. I just don't want people to think that YouTube is the only way, and I also don't want people to think that just because you don't have millions of views on your YouTube videos, you can't make a living as a producer online. I mean, I know people, everyone knows about Gabe from Legion, and there are a lot of people who are working within that whole sales funnel concept who aren't doing crazy YouTube numbers, but they're actually making a good amount of money just off of their beats through other means. For me, I have tons and tons of different income streams that are all related to me as a producer. When they say in the investment world, have a diverse portfolio, I think that can be analogous to how your how you structure your business as a beat maker. You know, don't just rely on one stream of income. And I think we've learned that. I mean, I've heard stories from people who were doing well on YouTube and then took a break, I don't know why, and then came back and their channel's reach was reduced and then they gave up. And anything could happen, right? You know, the people that were using SoundClick 10 years ago to make a killing have transitioned. A lot of them have transitioned to using BeatStars and maybe YouTube as their platforms for discovery, right? Because SoundClick isn't as heavily trafficked as it once was. There are better, more heavily trafficked channels for discovery, for beat discovery. I feel like one of the most common questions that producers ask me through like emails or DMs that I get is, should I upload my beats to Spotify? I don't know. I'm gonna try it out at some point. I haven't done it yet. Is there a benefit to that? Is it gonna work? I have no idea. Has it worked for some people? Yeah, of course. My advice is try it out. If I haven't tried it out, I can't tell you. And even if I tried it out, maybe I tried it out and I did it wrong. Maybe I tried it out and my timing was off, or my music just wasn't hitting the way it should, and I failed. So for me to say, yeah, don't try this because it didn't work for me, that's not helpful. If it seems like it could work for you, try it out. But I do want to look specifically at how sales correspond to this particular beat that kind of went viral, that's at 180,000 in 3 months. And here's the crazy thing about that beat. It's not like it started going crazy the first week or even the first month. I think that like out of nowhere, maybe a month and a half ago, the views on that beat started going up and up and up and up, and they just haven't stopped. So I guess that makes me hopeful, because that could theoretically happen to any of these beats, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to, I just uploaded this beat today, and it's almost at 1,000 views. You know, maybe in a month it'll be at 3,000, and then suddenly it'll just jump. Probably not, because, well, no, my SEO score is all right. I'm ranking in a couple good keywords, but who knows what could happen, right? Video rankings can go from mediocre to great. I just can't tell you why. Let's look at how the sales are on that particular beat. This takes forever, but I'm gonna go through the whole thing so people don't think that I'm falsifying these numbers. I'm just gonna check from the beginning of the year to present day. This takes forever, but this part of BeatStars, I'll tell you this. When we're sitting here waiting for this, for these data to load, there's that little cloud icon in the sort of upper right hand corner with the downward arrow. I hope I'm not insulting anyone's intelligence by telling you this. You can download your data using that, your sales data, and you can, when you go up to sales, you can download customer data too. So anyway, there's Aspire. That's actually Aspire from Dream Life's page, because it's a collab between me, Dream Life, and Dirt Boy, and then you'll see the second one is from my page. So yeah, it's not my top selling beat, but it's up there. My top selling beat is No Pressure. My second top selling beat is Feel Me. Shout out to Brianna Marin on the Feel Me hook and Alonda Rich on the No Pressure. So yeah, there seems to be some kind of connection. Obviously, if you have a beat that does garner a lot of attention, that's good for your overall brand, especially if you're uploading beats consistently. But I think it also goes to show you that there are other ways. I mean, this isn't my top selling beat, but this is my top viewed beat of 2020. No beat of mine, at least on YouTube, has gone this crazy numbers wise so far. And so the fact that this is like my third or fourth, actually, if you combine the numbers, it probably is my top selling beat. Damn. So my mind is blown. I was giving you wrong information. No, I wasn't. Because these statistics are only for my sales, not for Dream Life's collab sales. So yeah, so I'm saying okay. So in spite of this being my top selling beat of the year, or my top viewed beat, my most viewed beat of the year, it's still not my top selling beat, which means that there are other ways to market beats successfully, not just YouTube. A lot of people get wrapped up in these single platform mindsets where they have to survive or they have to succeed on one platform, and they don't. And my top selling beat on my channel was called Feel Me, and my numbers on Feel Me, 12,000, and I uploaded this last year. So why is this beat selling better than the other beat that has way crazier YouTube numbers? That's at 180,000. This is at 12,000. Why? I'm not running ads on the Aspire beat. I'm running ads on this beat. So ads, they're effective. I mean, I encourage people to learn those systems, and I have a video up with Mike Trampy that explains. It's old, but it's still relevant. We used Tundra Beats, shout out to Tundra Beats, as the kind of guinea pig of that experiment, and Mike Trampy walks you through start to finish how to create a campaign using Facebook Ads Manager. It's called Business Manager now, but not much has changed about it. So these, platforms aren't dead. Some people have success using them. Some people have success using others, but try them all out, see how they work, and most importantly, use them the right way. Don't just upload beats to YouTube and expect that to be the end of your job. It's not the end of your job. For those of us who are audacious enough to get into the online beat licensing business, we have to face the fact that we're small business owners. We're not just artists that make art and get rich. We have to have some kind of strategy as a small business owner, and this is part of it. I mean, analyzing our keywords and consistently uploading and providing good customer service, learning ads platforms, learning multiple platforms, and using multiple platforms to promote our art, our business, our brand. That's all on us. So, I mean, the good news is that the power's in our hands. These platforms don't make us or break us, and there are a lot of them. So if one isn't working for us now, it might work for us later, but we have options. We can try other platforms, and if one isn't working now, maybe another one's working. Maybe it'll all come together at the end. things change, algorithms change, platforms change, their traffic changes. It happened with SoundClick, it happened with MySpace. It's kind of happening with YouTube to an extent, but you can figure it out, and shout out to whoever left this comment. Yeah. All right. Much success to all of you. Stay safe, stay sane. Don't be out here acting a fool. I know my state was in the news because thousands of people descended on the Capitol to protest social distancing. Just don't do that, please. Be safe.